Spontaneous activities add creativity to your exercise routine. That's something I'd like to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Okay, so I've been talking about my exercise routine, right? And so on top of my regular exercises, which like 3 days of cardio and 3 days of strength training plus 6 days of stretching, right? I do some spontaneous activities on the weekend and so on, right? Now, so this is another reason you don't need to worry too much about reaching the optimal in your regular exercises routine. Yeah, because you can always compensate, yeah, by doing these additional exercises, right? In fact, if you reach the optimal, I mean, I'm talking about the absolute optimal, like, the perfect exercise, which should be the perfect amount. Therefore, no less or no more. Yeah, you have no space left to engage in these spontaneous activities, right? And I'd like to add some spontaneity in my exercise routine. Yeah, it is more fun. Yeah, I mean, when I say spontaneous, that means I might do them or I might not do them. Therefore, they are not reliable. But uh, it adds creativity in your life and it makes you feel more human. Yeah, you're not a robot. You're not a Drago from Rocky 4, right? Okay, so today I'd like to share with you what kind of spontaneous activities, which are physical activities on the weekend or some other spare time that I do. One thing I do is mountain hiking. We call it yamanobori in Japanese, which literally means mountain climbing. But I suppose in English, mountain climbing meaning more like a rock climbing kind of thing. But it's very easy hike. It's so hiking is more appropriate. But we always climb up the hill. I mean, kind of walk up the hill. So to aiming to the summit of a mountain. Yeah. So that's the difference from your kind of hiking in other countries. Yeah. In Japan, we always aiming to the top of a mountain when we do Yamanoko. Right. Yeah. And this is great because once you reach to the top, you are quite kind of high area, like about this mountain is 1,000 meters. So it can activate your mitochondria even more. So it's just like doing like highland running exercise. Yeah. So you are walking up a hill in a very highland. So it has a significant impact on your mitochondrial health. Yeah. And then the final is a really like push up. Yeah, it's really hard. But, and then, so I am almost at the top, reaching the summit. Usually we have this kind of a shrine gate on top of the mountain because that's in the top has a sort of shrine. But then once you get to the top, the feeling you get is incredible. Like you've achieved your goal. You're aiming to climb up this mountain and finally you did it. And then you have this incredible view in front of you. Yeah. So the feeling of your accomplishment plus this great view, you just have a psychologically a wonderful feeling. Yeah. Another thing I often do is shrine step walking. Yeah. Often many Shinto shrines in Japan are located on top of a hill or a mountain or halfway up a mountain, and there are many steps. So you can walk up these steps, which is a great exercise. I sometimes do a shrine step walking head. So I kind of walk up 20 seconds. You can even run too, 20 seconds, then rest for 10 seconds, then another 20 seconds of, walking or running. It's a great exercise. Yeah. the great thing about this is you are doing everything outdoor, yeah, in nature, yeah, surrounded by all those trees. So it's like a shinrin-yoku, like forest bathing too, yeah. Or I go cycling, what I call Satoyama cycling, like a country cycling, and this is a great way. And I often go grocery shopping by bicycle, and the supermarket is about 5 kilometers away. And then when you go grocery shopping, on the way back, you're carrying your grocery, so it kind of add, a workload to your exercise. Yeah, and you get to enjoy the view too. So yeah, it is great, right? And then the last thing I do is gardening. Yeah, so I grow vegetables, and which I do quite frequently in the summertime, almost every day, and then in the autumn or spring, maybe like a few times a week. But it can be a good exercise too, and it may not be as strenuous as doing HIIT or jogging and so on, but you do move a lot, and you even like walk quite a bit, back and forth within your garden. Like the last time I measured, and I walked about 2,000 steps, even after doing the 1 hour of the gardening too. Yeah. So depending on what you do, of course, but you do end up walking a lot. Yeah. And sometimes you squat when you do the reading. Yeah. Um, Therefore, you do different kind of movement. Yeah, you kind of squat and then you stand up and walk a little bit and then squat again and then do some reading and so on. Yeah. All right, so that is what I do for additional physical activities. Yeah, right. So in your country, if you don't have mountain nearby, you can just go, regular hiking or just walking is also good. Sometimes you can actually visit a next town or some another like new place and just walk around the town. It's a great exercise because you end up probably, walking 5,000 steps or 8,000 steps and so on. So and then when you go to a new place, it is stimulating, yeah, because it's a fresh feeling. And when you do a regular workout, on the other hand, it's the same thing. That every day you probably walk the same course and so on. So it kind of becomes a mundane. But when you visit a new place, it gives you a fresh feeling. So and then for the steps too, you don't have shrines in your countries, but you probably have some steps, right? Like steps in your town and so on. Then you can walk up the steps and downs and run up steps and so on. And yeah, you always incorporate these activities in your environment. Right. Yeah. And so don't worry if you don't reach the optimal in your regular exercises. Yeah, in fact, it is better not to reach the optimal. Yeah. And then when you do the regular exercises, which I mean, you can enjoy it. Like I can enjoy it because I'm so used to it, and I'm a kind of rather disciplined person. Once I decide to do something, I usually do it. And then, in fact, if I don't do it, it makes me feel a little uncomfortable. So I'm the kind of person who can just focus and do it. But if you are one of those people who are not used to doing exercises so much, yeah, those regular exercise become kind of stressful. It's like a work. You have to do it kind of thing. But these spontaneous activities are more like a leisurely activities. It's like a fun. You can enjoy going hiking. You can enjoy visiting a shrine or new town. Going to a shopping mall can be a great thing too, because some shopping malls are very big, and so just walking around the entire mall, yeah, you can probably walk 10,000 steps easily, right? And then if you enjoy shopping, yeah, you can combine your shopping and your workout, right? Yeah, so please include some spontaneous activities in your exercise routine, and then your life will become more creative. Okay, So thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking, biohacking based on Japanese natural health. Okay, so if you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!